Alright, hello everyone, and welcome to the daily update of 1000 days challenge. Today is day 692, so let's get things started. Alright, so first and foremost, in terms of balance equity update wise, there's no change. But what I mentioned in terms of our main trading house setup, I'm also not in terms of looking for a short, simply because of the gap between the 20 exponential moving average and the daily chart is widening itself. I wouldn't say it's widening, but it's actually quite wide. So it doesn't give room for very much of a drop, even if it does drop. So if you're looking in terms of very swing trade wise on the 4-hour time frame, maybe you could still do so. But if you're looking in terms of a very trend following kind of trade setup, I would generally think it's unwise to do so at this point of time, because even if it were to drop another 50%, it could potentially have a much higher chance to rally first before actually seeing a drop in that sense. All right, other than that, if you're looking in terms of the US market, we have a very nice green bullish candlestick on S&P 500 and Nasdaq. So it seems that today potentially we could still have a continuation on the relief rally. The question is how far will this relief rally lead to, and whether we transit over the true rally in the second half of the year is something yet to be seen, I would say. On the other hand, for ASH, I think forming a very nice upslope trend line going upside. It's very not normal in that sense. You can see the price is slowly but dwindling towards the upside in a very systematic, like a staircase-like approach, which is not common if you're looking in terms of market-wise, especially when you're coming in from the bottom, right from the bottom. It just slowly comes out in a very nice systematic manner. So what we are trying to do right now, potential sell-off pattern, is that we have a very clear bounce to the upside and then a very strong rejection, or we suddenly break off these upslope kind of a trend and the trend line pattern, in which case you will potentially signal potential short-term retracement or even a continuation to the downside is possible. Although I do think that the long-term bottom could actually be already in for SHR and KWEB in that manner, simply because if you look in terms of the amount that we retrace from the all-time high itself is extremely significant in that sense. All right. Other than that, similarly, I want to mention KWEB. So potential, the clear long-term bottom is most likely in, I would say. But bearing in mind that we could still see further sell-off, but there isn't much of a need in terms of sell pattern as well. Going from this current price to the bottom, still very much in terms of limit, in terms of the all-time high in that sense. So I wouldn't be looking for a short in a particular manner, but I'll say it's more of a clear buying opportunity in that sense. Especially we do see China getting back up again in terms of equity market, but of course at a discounted rate, but opinion simply because of the fact of how the China government view the equity aspect of things as potentially even less importance in terms of the economic wise. So without a doubt, there's no right or no wrong in that particular manner, I would say. Right, and then moving on in terms of Bitcoin wise, we do see a very nice small red candlestick formation on the daily chart. And however, price is not dropping too far off below the 20,000 psychological level for Bitcoin, and also the $1,000 for the Ethereum itself. So these were very key opportunities that I would think that you're looking for long-term hold-wise, you could definitely potentially buy a little bit more. But of course, if you're looking at trading-wise, I don't see much of a trade setup you're looking for with daily time frame. If you're looking at a shorter time frame, then yes, perhaps it could be more opportunity in that sense. All right, other than that, that's more or less about it. If you guys have any questions, feel free to provide comments below. I'll see you guys tomorrow. Take care. Bye-bye.